What happens when a motorcycle has more torque than most pickup trucks? When one twist of the throttle can send 166 pound-feet straight to the rear wheel. Do we call it a machine or madness? This is the Triumph Rocket 3 Storm. It's not just the biggest production motorcycle engine in the world. It's a statement at 2,458 cc. This isn't just a cruiser. It's a power plant with handlebars. We're talking about nearly 700 pounds of pure metal stretched across a 66-inch wheelbase, all sculpted into a brutal, blacked-out silhouette that looks like it was carved from shadow. But here's the real question. Is it actually rideable? Sure, the spec sheet is impressive, but once you're in the saddle, does it feel like a rocket or just a burden with a badge? Can a motorcycle this massive still deliver joy in the real world? Or is it just a rolling flex to scare the neighbors? That's what we're here to find out. Because sometimes, what looks like overkill on paper might just be the perfect storm on two wheels. Asterisk, the Triumph Rocket 3 has always lived in a category of its own. From the moment it was introduced, it redefined what a power cruiser could be. While most bikes chase speed or comfort, the Rocket chased presence. And it won. But for 2025, Triumph didn't just polish an old formula. They went back to the core and asked, how do we make the biggest feel better? The answer is the Rocket 3 Storm. This new version comes in two bold flavors, R and GT, and brings with it more than just a new name. It introduces a fresh attitude. Gone is the chrome-heavy look of the past. In its place, matte black engine. Finishes, aggressive two-tone paint. And redesigned 10-spoke cast wheels that shave weight and sharpen style. Everything about the Rocket 3 Storm says one thing. This isn't just a motorcycle. It's a weaponized work of art. And yet, it's not about show. Underneath the stealthy design is the same massive inline-3 engine. Now tuned to deliver even more power. Triumph didn't build this to blend in. They built it to dominate streets, conversations, and anyone brave enough to twist the throttle. And what's most surprising, they claim it's not just for weekend warriors, which makes us wonder, can a bike this big actually feel light on its feet? Asterisk. Let's talk numbers. The Rocket 3 Storm isn't just big, it's brutal. That massive 2.5-liter engine delivers 180 horsepower and 166 pound-feet of torque. To put that in perspective, that's more torque than a Ford Ranger from a motorcycle. But here's where things get interesting. This isn't raw power without control. Triumph engineered this beast to be civilized when you need it to be. Thanks to ride-by-wire tech, you get 4 riding modes that adjust throttle response, traction control, and ABS sensitivity. And the suspension? Fully adjustable Showa 47mm inverted forks up front and piggyback reservoir shocks out back. It's not just there for looks. This setup keeps the Rocket composed. Even when you're riding hard or cornering with confidence, stopping power is just as serious. You've got Brembo style radial calipers biting down on dual 320mm discs with cornering ABS to keep things safe in the twisties. The rear brake? Also Brembo, also serious. And even with nearly 700 pounds of mass, the Rocket responds with surprising agility. Why? Because Triumph didn't just build a cruiser. They built a platform that blends muscle bike aggression with modern sport touring finesse. Cruise control, hill hold, and a hydraulic torque assist clutch round out the experience, making it just as usable on long trips as it is on short blasts. And thanks to that massive 240mm rear tire, traction is never in question. The Rocket isn't just about going fast in a straight line. It's about putting earth-moving torque under your command without ever feeling out of control. Asterisk, same heart. 2 different souls. That's the best way to describe the Rocket 3 Storm R and GT. Both are powered by the same monstrous engine, but the experience? Totally different. The R is the roadster. It's aggressive, stripped down, and ready to pounce. Mid-mounted foot controls keep you planted. The handlebars are shorter, bringing you closer to the front wheel. It feels like you're holding on to a missile. Now the GT, that's the cruiser with comfort in mind. Forward controls let you stretch out. The bars sweep back. The seat is sculpted for long rides, and there's even a backrest for your passenger. Oh, and heated grip standard. You're still riding a rocket, but the GT wants you to cruise, not conquer. It's the version that says, yes, I'll rip the highway in half, but I'll enjoy the ride too. Both models share the same top-tier electronics and performance package. The difference comes down to riding position, comfort, and attitude. So which one fits you? Do you want that forward, locked-in, muscle bike stance? Or do you prefer the stretched-out Grand Tourer feel? Either way, the torque doesn't care. Twist the throttle, and both will launch you into another dimension. Asterisk, in a world of power cruisers, the Rocket 3 Storm doesn't stand alone. It's facing off against some serious names, starting with the Ducati Diavel V4. The Diavel brings sharp Italian styling, sport bike DNA, and a lighter, more agile feel. It's fast, flashy, and tech-packed, but it lacks the raw presence of the Rocket. One looks like a superhero's bike, the other like a weapon from a dystopian future. Then there's the BMW R18, big boxer twin, retro vibes. It oozes old-school charm and delivers low-end torque with authority. But in terms of performance and electronics, the Rocket feels like a generation ahead. What makes the Rocket 3 Storm stand out? It doesn't try to copy anyone. It's not chasing trends or pretending to be something it's not. Where the Diavel is sleek, the Rocket is brutal. Where the R18 is nostalgic, the Rocket is relentless. This isn't a cruiser with compromises. It's a category of one built for riders who want power without apology. Asterisk. So is the Rocket 3 Storm too much bike? That was the question. And now, after digging into the design, performance, and personality, here's the answer. Yes. And that's exactly the point. This isn't a bike for beginners. It's not meant to be gentle. But it's far from unrideable. In fact, once you're on it, the weight disappears. The throttle response is smooth, not twitchy. The chassis feels planted. And the riding position, especially on the GT, is surprisingly ergonomic. It doesn't fight you. It works with you. All that torque is not just for show. It means you can cruise at 60 miles per hour in top gear with the engine barely breathing, or launch off the line like a drag bike with a flick of your wrist. It's all there if you want it. One rider described it perfectly. It's like holding back a dragon, but one that respects your hands. The Rocket 3 isn't insane because it's uncontrollable. It's insane because it shouldn't work this well. A 700-pound machine with the heart of a fighter jet, and somehow it's practical. Not for everyone, but for the few who dare to own it. It's more than a motorcycle. It's a statement about power, precision, and purpose. And once you ride one, going back to anything else feels like settling. Asterisk. The Triumph Rocket 3 Storm doesn't ask for your attention. It demands it. It's not subtle, not modest, and definitely not made to blend in. And maybe that's exactly what we need more of. It's a machine for the few who still believe motorcycles should be felt in the chest, not just the hands. For those who want to ride something that makes every stoplight feel like a starting line. But now, I want to hear from you. Would you ride a 2.5-liter, 180-horsepower monster? Or is this just too much bike for the real world? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk torque, design, and what makes a bike unforgettable. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button. It helps a ton and lets me know you. Want more high-octane reviews like this one? Make sure to subscribe for more bold bikes, honest takes, and wild rides. This was Sue Gnome, and I'll see you in the next one, where the only limit is how hard you twist that throttle. Asterisk.